What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Sly.
And I'm Kartier the Don. And we want to encourage you guys to listen to The Melting Pot,
where we will release new episodes every Sunday discussing today's most hottest and controversial topics, stirring up all things popular culture.
And you know what they say, if you can't stand the heat,
get out of the kitchen. Brought to you by The Melting Pot.
Why the Melting Pot think they all that though? Period. Okay.
Under the sea, I cannot swim, so the white people never would have got me.
That's what we talking about. I never did see that movie though. Like, I still want to see it. We talking about the Little Mermaid today. Then why we listening to the Little Mermaid music? Like,
we're talking about the 5 people that went underwater and never came back up. So now they went to the upper room.
Oh, child. Look, and I mean, not to be harsh, but are we honestly shocked? Y'all, white people gonna stop learning to be so damn curious. Like, stop being so curious. Mind your business. I ain't gonna lie though. So let me tell you how I figured out about this whole summer, because I don't really know the timeline of this whole fiasco, like how many days the mission was supposed to be. But we gonna get into this though, because now you done got my attention. You done got me heated with these white folks, and I'm not finna play. Like, okay, so for everybody who don't know, but getting into it, all right, y'all should know the story. If y'all don't know, pretty much this group of 5 white people paid $250K to basically experience and see the Titanic and take this submarine, this super enclosed space, barely a bathroom, like in a limited time of oxygen, on a submarine, because it's not going to last forever. It's one simple oxygen tank, right? Anything can happen underwater. Anything. We don't know what's in the ocean for real. We've only discovered 5%, and yeah, we know some fish, some sharks, but it's probably some other like unworldly, unimaginable, undescribable things down there that I'm perfectly fine keeping that way. I know you are too, Kartier, because no, I'd never be like, oh, I wonder what's really down there, and let's go explore the Titanic that crashed centuries ago. Like, everybody asks you where I'm going, where I'm going. I'm going up beyond.
Yeah, that's where they went. They went up in yonder. I know that was real, but yeah, shoot, they gone now. They going to the upper room, playing with the water, trying to find the Titanic.
Right. So ideally, I mean, I get it. It seems like simple, boom, boom, boom. This is the plan.
You get that ideally? Like, you really get that? Like, it makes sense to go to the Titanic?
Not ideally, but I'm saying I get, like...
You just said ideally I get it. So help me help them. Help me. Cause I don't get that. Or maybe I'm too broke to understand. I'm too broke to understand to go look for it. I don't got time for no Titanic. I gotta go to work.
I don't agree why they went down there. I think it's fucking stupid, but I'm saying I understand the purpose of the mission was to get in the dang submarine, go down, and apparently it dropped you right there in the location of where the ship was. So all they literally doing is floating down. But like I said, there's so many, occurrences that could have happened while they was down there, which caused, the malfunction and the pressure and the implosion and all that other yada yada. But I get it. They were supposed to, boom, get dropped right in this X marks the spot on the ocean, on the map, with the big black or red marker. Like, I get it. That's what I mean. But I'm just like, you couldn't honestly pay me to do that for real? Like, dead ass, like, that's not happening. And I definitely ain't paying with my money to sign up for an experience like that. Oh, it's an experience. A once in a short lifetime experience.
Once in a lifetime. And you will be going up in yonder.
Yeah, up in yonder.
You'll be going up in yonder. Trying to play with the sea. And we need to learn to leave the ocean alone. Leave the ocean alone. The ocean does not want to be bothered. The ocean does not want... We supposed to be on the surface, and that's it. Catch a little fish, that's it.
Ghosted. Where you think all them people that drowned the first go round on the Titanic? They souls is floating around that ocean too, trying to suck down souls, just like that water in goddamn Lake Lanier. Like, y'all go leave these big bodies of water alone. Stay by the shore. That's what we do. That's not what we all do, but
the shoreline. You would have never got me past the shore. And the ocean is really trying to tell us to leave it alone. Because not that long ago, it was a Carnival cruise ship that wrecked in the ocean. But I'm still take my cruise though.
So what did we learn? Obviously, he learned nothing. Talking about he's still gonna hop on that cruise.
I mean, I'd have been in a couple of car accidents. I still drive, don't I? Planes then crashed a few times, but we still hop on.
You ain't been on no plane that crashed. I promise you've been on a plane that crashed. You ain't get on nobody's plane. Let me tell you how I was going about. How I found about the day. It was about like earlier this week, right? So I was getting my hair done. So I had all the time in the world, obviously. Ladies, y'all already know. And I'm scrolling every platform. Boom. I just keep seeing something about the sub. Now I scroll past it because I thought it was like a, water, ocean fish video. And I'm like, boring. But then I just, some of the videos started coming with words and head titles and shit like that. So I'm just like, damn, let me actually tap in and see what's going on. And I'm just sitting there like, this is crazy. Like, y'all serious? Like, some people really, billionaires and millionaires paid for, I said, wow, folks with a lot of money really be bored. Like, they really do be bored. Like, don't waste money on shit like that. Look, now you're dead. Not to sound insensitive, but I'm like, that money could have came to me. That money could have came to charity. That money could have went anywhere. Like, it just... But no, you paid for this stupid ass experience. I'm sounding pretty blunt and shit, but like, on the internet, I say that most people agree that this is stupid. Because you got some people who tweet and make posts and like, if this was y'all family, it wouldn't be funny, or what would y'all do in this situation? It's not going to be my family. We're in a unison that none of our black asses would ever. First of all, we couldn't even afford to die like that. So exactly, that's if we can afford it. First of all,
afford it. So that's one. Then we're just not going to do it. That's two. Third of all, not to sound colorist or anything, but this right here, we don't do that type of stuff. them palm colored people do that kind of stuff. But my family, we not going for none of that. Cause I can't swim. My grandma not going for it unless they got a mall. Now, if you tell her there's a nice mall under there, you might can catch her. You might can get her down there. But still, she ain't going for that because she don't even play with water like that anyway. I don't play with water like that. It's just not going for my family. And to be honest with you, I have not really took this story serious at all. Like every time I seen it, I would scroll past it, didn't really read up on it, don't know too much about it, don't really care too much about it, because solely for the stupid fact that this is stupid. You could have really spent that money and got a underwater camera and sent it down there. Why did y'all have to go down there? So now my question is, once you got down there, what was you going to do? You want to look at the ship, take you a piece home, get you a little meal from the buffet? Like, what were you going to do? You're going to ask Rose why she didn't let Jack sit on that door? I mean, let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. What were you going to do once you got down to the bottom of the ocean? Okay. Y'all can't even answer that. So let this be a lesson to anybody else who want to follow Lewis and Clark down to the bottom of the ocean, Thelma and Louise, whatever you want to call these people. Cool in the gang. Don't do it. You know how this got past us and it slipped past us? Because the last 2 or 3 years, we've been doing that little board of stupid events by the month. We didn't do that in 2023. So, these last few months have been cool, copacetic. Now we got to bring that board back out.
We do, because we really been missing that board, that calendar.
Yeah, that calendar. So now this is our June. So now the next 6 months, what else is going to happen?
Right, we fell off. And look, so to help Kartier out, and those of you at home who didn't care enough to pay attention to the whole story, let's just hit you with some of the basic hard-hitting facts. So the guy who was the captain, and the passenger himself, he said a real kind of like smart alecky type of comment. When they were questioned about the inside and the control panel of the actual submersible, which I have a question about that too, but we're going to come back to that. But the captain or whatever, it was just like, this is not your grandfather's, basically like his submarine or whatever, saying that, it's dated to have all of those complicated buttons that you don't want to push because you don't want to unalive yourself. Yeah, so they had one simple button to basically control everything, and they also had a gaming controller. It was like an old PlayStation controller that looked like it's from goddamn 2006, and I'm just like, are they serious? Like, I feel like this is a joke, low-key. Like, it's hard to be sad because I'm waiting for them to CNN to broadcast that we've all been punked. Like this is a joke. Because you're telling me that a dated PlayStation controller and one single operating button is supposed to make this big old hunk of metal go up and down and turn around and get y'all, well, we're supposed to get y'all back at the top. Like, it's crazy. And you want to know something that's even more wild? So they had somebody working on the team who they fired because this person was like, basically, this is not safe to take anywhere. It's not safe to operate. And you guys are basically signing up for a death wish. They fired him because they was like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Let's bring somebody else in here and basically tell us what we want to hear so we can hop in that submarine. And, since we know every damn thing, and not listening to a professional member that you hired on the team who specializes in this and the making of the submarine. Why would you not listen to the professionals? Y'all just paid to be here. Y'all don't know shit for real. Like, and y'all gonna fire the man. I bet, I don't know the dude's name, but I bet he's sitting there like, He having a real black moment. Hit that, I told their ass not to do it. So, like I mentioned just a short while ago, that this OceanGate Titan did fail inspections before. Now they have had like some good tours, like some people have successfully gone down and come up and gotten the pictures of the wrecked ship. The first time that people have died off of it, and now it's, you know, a scandal. So, you notice actually the Titanic is about roughly 12,000 feet deep in that North Atlantic Ocean, which is freezing, as we know. Everybody's seen the movie. If you haven't in its entirety, it's okay. Bits and pieces, same concept. A whole lot of catastrophe, a whole lot of freezing temperatures. And fun fact, I actually went to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I think I was in South Carolina years back, but they had like a little interactive station that was based off of, well, it was an entire room based off of the Titanic. And you know how Ripley's Believe It or Not is. They have like fun facts and quotes from like the actors, and then like some of the original props and shit used in the movies. But this one was cool because they had a station where you could dip your arm. This was before COVID was a thing, obviously. Dip your arm in this like hole, and it was temperature regulated, and it was set for the temperature of the water of the night the Titanic had its wreck. And I was just like, that water was so cold. So, you know, me and my family, we competitive. So we was trying to see who could have our hand in there the longest. And needless to say, count me out. I was like, ooh, I don't like being cold. I don't like it. That's a way different type of cold. Like,
right. So imagine how Jack was in that water.
Mm-hmm.
And Rose acting like she couldn't share that door with him. They
couldn't share, right? It's like, move over, bitch. I don't know. Like, that movie just still don't make sense. Cause right, we all getting on. What you talking about?
They gotta die together. If they
were around some Romeo and Juliet, like,
mate, they could have been at the bottom of the ocean together.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much the basic facts that I know. And maybe some other stuff. You guys, if y'all listening at home, y'all know something interesting that we may have forgot, go ahead and hit us. Hit us in the DMs. Follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at The Real Melting Pot. That's THEE, Real Melting Pot. Follow us on Facebook at The Melting Pot Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at The Melting Pot 16. And you can follow us on YouTube as well, The Melting Pot Podcast. I'm your host, Sly.
I'm Kartier the Don.
And this has been The Melting Pot.
Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Fall for you.
That's what Jack said.
Mm-hmm. He cheated on me on Sunday, and that was a big mistake. Okay. I cheated on him on Tuesday, and I ate a big ass steak.
Okay.
And look at the world around you, pussy on the open floor.
What?
Such wonderful things around you. The fuck is you looking for?
Huh?
Under the sea.
Come on.
Under the sea.
Come on, Tori.
Nothing is better when we are together. Take it from me. You treated me like I was a hoe, and now I don't want your ass no more. Nothing is better when we are together. Under